That was what it was. What it was. And you know what? We're doing this because it's a tribute to the wonderful legendary bassist, Bob Cunningham. And he was just jazz. He was jazz all over. And he was a consummate professional in playing his music. And you know what? He didn't only do it with his music. He did it in everything, I think, everything part of his life. Because he was a consummate, ultimate, beautiful person. He was positive. He was understanding. He was giving. He was like very, you know, you like to be in his presence because he's very cordial and very, very nice person. You know, when you find people like that, sometimes you don't even have to say nothing, man. Y'all can just sit, just hang out, check out some music, whatever. But, you know, it's that thing that's inside, man. You know what? What's this fella's name? St. Augustine, St. Cyprian, and another cat. These cats were, what are religious cats? And they were the basis for some religion. But he said, St. Augustine, he said, you learn. How do people learn and draw and stuff? He said, you get it from the inner life, from inside. He said, just comes from within. He says, we pick it up through the senses, seeing, touching, feeling, smelling, all that. And then it brings us a light inside, and then we just come off with something. We come off with something that maybe no one ever thought of. Or we initiated something that, hey, no one started, but us, it's our own. And so therefore, you know, recognizing that in everybody is what it's all about. And I have to say that Bob Cunningham, the bassist, he epitomized that. And we like to follow in his footsteps and try to do the best we can and be the best we can for people, because love is what makes the world go around. And we got to put, in doing that, it don't mean that you got to love it, smack the other cheek, don't mean that. It means that you respect, appreciate, and honor others because you see yourself in them. You know, it's a wonderful thing. So therefore, you want to do the best you can by people. You know, so don't worry about the guys sitting running things right now in your Washington. Don't worry about it. Live your life, keep your goals and objectives, and that will be what it will be. Don't worry. That'll be taken care of, because light, just like light travels forever, whatever's positive goes on forever and it stays on. It gives you longevity. It even gives you personally and physically and spiritually longevity. When you have a positive environment and you're a positive person, you keep positive people around you, you have positive thoughts, you have positive goals and objectives, and you know what? It affects your organs and how you move and how you think, and it'll give you longevity, make you live longer. You know, I'm talking about, my dad's 94, and yeah, he just turned 94, and he's doing his thing. He still drives, he still dances, parties, there's jokes and everything like that. But you know, tomorrow's not promised to anyone, but it's a quality of life. It's the way we live in our lives. And that's why I applaud you for coming out here on a Tuesday night and say, hey, we don't give a damn. Yeah, we gotta wake up, Mom. But man, this is my life, man. This is my life. We're gonna live it, man.
No complaints and no regrets. I still believe in chasing dreams and placing bets. For I have learned in life, all you give is all you get. So you give it all you got. I've had my share, drank my fill, and even though I'm satisfied, I'm hungry still to see what's down the road, beyond the hill, and do it all again. So here's to life and every joy it brings. Here's to life, the dreamers and their dreams. Funny how the time just flies, how love can go from warm hellos to sad goodbyes, and leave you with the memories you memorize to keep your winters warm. For there's no yes in yesterday, and who knows what tomorrow brings or takes away. As long as I'm in the game, I want to play for life, for laughs, for love. So here's to life and every joy it brings. Here's to life, the dreamers and their dreams. May all your storms be weathered and all that's good get better. Here's to life. Here's to love. Here's to you. Life, love, you. Life, love. Bob Cunningham. Here's to you, my brother.
I had the pleasure of playing with Brother Cunningham, with Bob, a number of times in different situations for singers and festivals, different kinds of things. And we were kind of younger musicians. We were just coming out of school at Berkeley, where we were in school. We were just kind of getting out there. The thing that always struck me about Bob is he was always positive. He was always encouraging. Playing music and any art, whatever your muse is a lifelong journey. I mean, it's the thing that you don't stop doing. You don't stop growing, ideally, until you go to sleep, whether you're a singer, a dancer, a painter, musician, whatever. And I had the pleasure of playing with him with Bross Townsend last time. Bross Townsend was a monster pianist, a great pianist. And he lost his sight to diabetes. He was on a flight to Japan, and the sugar overcame him. He lost his vision. He still continued to play and perform. Last time we played together was at a place called Jezebel on the west side. And I remember him saying to me, listen, he said, young brother, he said, you got some talent. He said, keep on keeping on, keep on doing it. And I said, I was playing R&B and funk. And he was saying, play some jazz. And so that was kind of one of the reasons that I sort of gravitated towards this music, which I love. Love all music. I believe that what Pop said, Louis Armstrong said, on two kinds, good and bad. So whether you're doing country or jazz or funk or R&B, whatever it is, desire to go, be the best at it. And that kind of was what Bob embodied. He laughed a lot. He always had this impish kind of grin on his face, and he lived his life. God bless you, brother. Another soldier going home. But we remember our own, and we certainly will not forget Bob Cunningham.